Welcome to this windy morning. Hopefully Zoom does its job in filtering some of that out. Letting the wind bring in change, renewal, freshness, learning, growth. When we have these amazing opportunities to cry because we find out that oh, I was really outsourcing my self-worth. So right now, notice if there's, not if, when it's painful, when other people experience this as differently as we are, or we imagine it. Right now, I'm noticing that I was imagining something that wasn't there, and frankly, I didn't even realize I was imagining it till I found out that I was making stuff up. So, giving yourself a break to have all kinds of feelings. Particularly self-worth, being enough, feeling we have something to contribute. I think most humans can relate to having a need for that, and noticing when we are inside, telling ourselves a story that we're not enough just as we are. We need to contribute more to be worthy to exist even. Maybe it just feels so good to get, sort of that high five from other people. And notice that when we're telling ourselves the story, that we need that we're relying on that unless these people accept me and somehow show me I'm valued, that I can believe that. So the bottom line is, I don't know if I'm making up stories about whether people value me or not. I don't know whether other people consider me enough. There's certainly ageism is more and more apparent the older I get. And come back to my own inner sense of, in this moment, I am enough. I am worthy. Contributing my loving, calm, and sometimes even kicked up and windy presence is enough. Taking care of my body is enough. Dancing or taking a break from dancing is enough. Having these moments of life that I enjoy being me is enough. It's something to treasure, something to, to cultivate, to nourish. To use everything I can to come back to, this is your life in this moment, and you're living it the best you can. This unconditional determination to come back to myself. Not that I have to do it alone, but noticing when I have self-sabotaging thoughts. And I love the affirmations that some people bring in, particularly as of late. They're so beautiful. And whatever I need to come back to my own power, my own needs, and to live in that fully. How much I want to be part of this world in a whole, contributing, interconnected way. How much I want my life to be sustaining for others' lives. So we can come to our loved ones and then back to ourselves. May our loved ones feel like that they're enough and that they matter. And that their self-sabotaging, neurotic behavior is not unusual. It is not. It is pretty much human behavior. And to notice it and care for it when we have doubts, when I have doubts. Come back to my breath, to care, to holding myself with joy and preciousness. Offering it to loved ones. You are worthy, you matter to me. And then bringing it back to ourselves. If it takes having the curtain pulled away to realize it, to know it, that's okay. I can celebrate that. If it takes like a reminder, like, oh my God, I was believing that story that I'm not enough. Come back to, and what little thing can I remind myself of? Can I tell myself that your beautiful human life, Barbara, is divine, nothing less than divine. Feeling that in my body, and then sharing it with loved ones. You matter to me, you're important to me, and I matter to myself. And I don't make you responsible for me feeling good about myself. That is my job. Let myself celebrate when I do contribute, and then come back to, and of course, occasionally, this happens and that happens. To let it come in like the wind and let it go out like the wind. So whatever you can do to feel your own life energy is intrinsically valuable. Maybe take care of your life energy. For me, just even making food choices that are less self-indulgent and more nourishing is a way of really reminding myself that my life matters. Making sure that I have movement in my day in a healthy way. Making sure that at least somebody around me is going to bring some love, some positive feelings to my world. It's going to help lift me or see me as I am. And we come to neutral people, I'm going to try another community, try another way to connect with my past community today. And then open up to ones that are predictably not going to see me, because historically they haven't, and love them still. James Baldwin, who I am devouring more and more of lately, is just so incredibly wise. It's like, white people need more love. We have to love white people more, including myself and others, and encourage others to do what they can, be all they can, and wake up. Opening my chest up bigger, knowing my self-worth is intrinsically created and extrinsically nourished. Thank you so much for being here.